What's going on? It's Tachi. You know what it is? It's the Coach Lock rundown. But this rundown is a little bit different. It's a little bit different. It's not my rundown. Today we're gonna be talking about strictly what's going on in sports. And that's not on me. That's on my other homie, Laz. What's going on, Laz?
What's good, bro? What's good? How you doing?
I'm surviving. I'm trying to survive on here. That's all I'm trying to do. What's going on with you?
Same thing, bro. I'm out here trying to survive.
Respectable. So, Les is our sports guy. I don't know if y'all know, but he's very in depth into this. I'm not. I'm just a music guy. Bare bones. That's what I do. I know sports. I could bounce a ball. But Les is that guy. And he runs down all these sports topics. That's what he does. Speak to him, Black, real quick about who you are.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm well versed in basketball. I've played AAU, New Heights. You already know. So I think I got enough knowledge to speak on these things. Play some football as well. Not too versed in baseball, but I tried out for the baseball team in high school, and I made it, and I did it just to prove to other kids that I could do it. And then I never played a game. So
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I just
So,
love
right,
sports.
that's it. He knows sports. And, and the coach a lot, like, we try to be well versed. We got all grounds covered. And Les knows sports. No doubt about it. So, right now we're in the playoffs for the NBA. And last night the Lakers got the kind gentleman sweep from the Timberlands.
The Timberwolves. The man that makes beats.
I told you I do music. From
But yeah, the
Timberwolves.
Lakers got up out of there. So I knew that the Lakers wasn't gonna make it out of the first round before
Okay.
the playoffs even started, because it was looking like they was almost gonna be in the play-in. So you know,
So
they have no big men. They don't have they have people to play center, but they don't have a true center to get down for the rebounds. You know, you got scoring, but if you can't get no rebounds, and it's gonna be you losing offensive rebounds 20-5, like you're not gonna get nowhere with that.
that's fair enough. So you always had the Lakers losing the first round to the Timberwolves.
Yeah, it's like whoever they played, they was gonna play the Warriors. It would have been the same thing. I feel like it would have been a better matchup if they played the Warriors, because Warriors ain't really got a big man either. But so that would have been a more even matchup. But to play the Timberwolves, there's no way that they don't even have enough people to guard Anthony Edwards. And then it was like certain games where it's like Nas Reed is going off. If you ain't got nobody to guard Nas Reed, I'm not putting Nas Reed down. Nas Reed is a great player. Shout out Jelly
Yeah.
fan. But if he's the one that's going, and Anthony Edwards don't even have to do anything, you're looking at a problem.
Okay. All right. So, um, when the series started, help me understand. Help me remember. Who won the first game?
Timberwolves.
Second game with the Lakers.
No, they won the third game. The Timberwolves won the first two, and then
And then the Lakers.
Lakers won game three, and then they lost the last two.
Okay. All right. So, when the Lakers won the third game, you didn't feel that there was a chance at that point.
No, the NBA just like to see the Lakers play, so they got to stretch it out at least one more game. LeBron can't keep getting swept. LeBron is the only superstar, the only person to get swept in the finals twice. LeBron has been swept in the finals twice, but y'all want to consider this man the GOAT.
Mm, that's a later conversation. I don't want to step there yet. Cause we gonna stay right here. We gonna stay right here. I don't want to step there yet. But I hear you. Well, I don't want to step right there yet. Okay. So so the Lakers won which game?
3,
Okay, and then the Timberwolves came back and won game 4.
yeah, 4 and 5.
So what's going on over there?
Uh, and I
We
don't
are
want to.
live in the Bronx, New York. In case I didn't know.
It's every time I want to record something. I'm telling you, anytime I want to record something, a fire truck or a police car goes by. It never fails, and motorcycles as well.
That's the environment. I get that. I get that. All right. So the game that the Lakers lost, the last game that they lost, not this one that we all know, the last one that they lost. JJ Redick was getting questioned because he played his starters the entire second half. Before we get to his response to that, how do you feel about him playing his entire starting team the entire second half?
I mean, if you feel that's the only way you can win, and you in desperation situations, you got to do it. If they up to doing it, I mean, Tom Thibodeau plays the Knicks about the starting five 50 minutes out of a 40-minute game. You feel me? So like, it's something good, but again, you don't have the personnel to run that. So it's like if you have somebody, I don't know who was even playing center in that lineup. Who was it, Vanderbilt? Like,
And the Lakers,
yeah,
they don't have a center.
but that's what I'm saying. It's like you could run it and
Well,
then
no,
do
no,
small
they
ball.
have a center, but he didn't play that center.
Oh yeah, yeah. The young kid Jackson Hayes. Yeah, I don't know, bro. It's just decisions, and I don't want to like. I know I do hate LeBron. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it,
Yeah.
but I don't want to make it sound like it's all his fault. But it kind of is because it's like we all know that LeBron is making the decisions. You feel me? LeBron is making the decisions in the front office and everything. So
Fair enough. Fair enough.
when even for him to be, he's basically coaching on the court with JJ Redick. Like JJ will say something and he'll be like, "Nah, we gonna do this instead." And then it's like, you gonna listen to LeBron or you gonna listen to JJ?
But just to say that is just that's allegedly. We don't know that for.
Yeah, this is all speculation by me. Okay, I have
This is
this.
by everybody, but we all believe in that. We believe in what you believe in, but we don't know it to be a fact. And LeBron
Yeah,
will never admit that ever.
I don't think you should, even if you are the black hand, bro.
All right, so I said that to say so they questioned him about that game. So before this game that just passed that they lost, we'll get into that. But they questioned them pregame. They all have a pregame conference, and they asked them. They said, "Hey, did you consult with your assistant coaches or like what made you decide to play all your starters the entire second half without subbing anybody in or giving them a break, type of thing?" And JJ's reaction was like this.
Hey, coach, back here. Back. As you watch the film, What, what do you recall about your thought process in the moment, sticking with the five you stuck with in the fourth quarter the other day? And is there an assistant or someone maybe that you'll lean on tonight, maybe to try to get some other guys involved if that opportunity presents
Are you
itself
saying
again?
that because I'm inexperienced and that was an inexperienced decision that I made? Do you think I don't talk to my assistants about substitutions every single timeout?
No, I just think there's a lot of coaches lean on their assistants in those situations.
As do I,
There's a lot going
every
on.
single time. That's a weird assumption.
And so from that reaction, he was like, he felt, it seemed like he felt insulted.
Yeah,
Where it's like,
basically.
oh, you're trying to say that I'm inexperienced, right? You're trying to say I'm experienced and I didn't know what I was doing. I should have asked my assistant coach what to do or something. And he stormed off.
It's a
How
bad
did you
look for
take
him.
that?
It's a very bad look for him. It's a bad look for the team. And it shows the reason why they lost. He wasn't focused on the game. And it's like, if you don't lean into your assistants, this is his first year coaching, And they always say point guards make a great coach. He was a point guard, shooting guard, combo guard type player, but he's only a shooter. Um, it's just hard for the team to be focused on the game when they got to hear stuff like that before it.
I agree. I feel like that was like, I feel like he threw a tantrum a little bit. Especially
Yeah,
when I'm hearing from what I'm hearing, like, like from the TNT guys, they were like, oh, Reggie Miller had to go and grab him and calm him down and tell him like, yo, chill out. Where it's like, but JJ Redick, like, I remember watching JJ Redick as a player, and it tracks. Like, he was the same kind of like spicy player.
yeah, but he's not
Like,
playing no more. You feel me? The thing is they not asking questions. They're asking you the question, but the question is not about you specifically.
yeah,
Feel me? They're talking about the team. Why did you play the team for the whole second half and you didn't use nobody else on the bench? Why didn't you did any of your assistants say, oh bro, you think you should do this, and you shut them off? That's what they're trying to ask. He just don't want to say I was wrong.
yeah.
That's the thing, bro. It's like he still got that Duke energy. You feel me?
That's what I keep hearing. I keep hearing like, that's some Duke shit.
Yeah, it's like I'm always right. Like look at Zion. You feel me? Like he think he ain't doing nothing wrong. Because I feel like when you go to Duke and you that guy at Duke, they coddle you and they never tell you when you're wrong. And so now you get this bravado when you go on to other places and it's just not gonna work out the same.
So then here's what happens. So the game happens after that pre-conference, and it goes how it goes. The Lakers lose. What is it? 103 to 96. Did you feel that the Lakers had a chance to save that game if the coaching was different?
I don't think coaching can fix what's going on with the Lakers. Like there's no way you can coach them to be better at the game that they already should be good at. And it's like the personnel on the team doesn't fit. So the Lakers is never want to go through like rebuild phases. So they always want to be right there at the top. They always want to be in the playoffs, you feel me? But they need to go through this maturation phase where it's like you got your young guys that's on the bench, develop them so that like LeBron is either this year or next year, he's out the door.
He's done.
LeBron maybe got one more year in. And I feel like he's gonna try to make it until Bryce gets into the NBA. And then that's the year he's gonna
I
retire.
don't think he even gonna do that. But yeah.
Nah, he got 2 years in.
So I was watching Jeff Teague's podcast, and Jeff Teague was talking about this game in the prior, and he was talking about how like he was like, nah, LeBron don't care, he's checked out.
Yeah, Bron don't care.
He's check. He was talking about how LeBron's just jacking up. He's just jacking up threes. He was like, nah. When LeBron cares, like he's gonna drive to the basket. He was like, yo, I played against the guy multiple times. He's just sitting there going. He's just jacking up threes. He's smiling. He's tapping, and on the chest, smiling like he's having. He was like, nah, Brian don't care. Like,
Yeah, Bron on his retirement
no
tour.
he don't care no more. And literally, Teague said like, "Yo, Brian checked out because Brian knows like we're not gonna win. We don't have a center. We're not going. We don't have a center.
They rejected the guy that they were supposed to have as center, which I don't understand how you don't pass a physical, but you've been playing all season. I don't get that.
But you know the whole conspiracy about it is like that. That's Lucas, man.
Oh, Dalton?
No, the center that's supposed to come or whatever.
Nah, they never played together.
Oh no, you're right. It's not Lucas, man. The one that they didn't play that was on the bench. The only big man that they had.
Oh, Jackson Hayes?
That's Lucas, man.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
wouldn't play him.
Yeah, it's
like,
tough,
yo.
bro. It's tough when you had somebody to play center, but they didn't want to, so you go and trade them. You trade your best defensive piece for the worst defensive piece in the NBA.
Did that make sense to you though? Because I understand like JJ's like, well, we need scoring, but you got Gobert out here who is he's a bum, but now he's looking like Shaq tonight.
As injury prone as
he's yamming on y'all because he's bigger than all of y'all. Like he's dominating y'all. Wouldn't that be like in your head if you're a coach? Like, you know what? Let me put my big man in just to see what could happen if we could stop him real quick. He's not like that.
He's not, but it's like
if you put a body against him, but he didn't have a body that could go against him.
The thing is too, they don't. It seems like JJ Redick don't have confidence in the people that's on the team, other than the starting five. So now
you know what I feel like? This exposed JJ Redick as like he's a rookie. Like he's a rookie coach, and he's not really ready to be at that level. Like it's one thing to be on a podcast with LeBron and talking and drawing on a fucking whiteboard and doing like, you know, yeah, this is what we would do here. Y'all having a conversation, sipping wine. That's great, and you sound like a genius right there. It's different when everything is in motion.
Mm-hmm.
The game is actually happening. Like you gotta sit here talking together one-on-one. There's nothing going on.
Yeah, you can
Now
talk the game easy.
And you can sound like a genius talking it like you get it. But can you do it when everything is in motion? When the game is actually happening?
Yeah, when you got hindsight.
And you gotta think on the spot now. And I feel like he under-delivered. Whereas like the pressure was too much for him.
Man, Steve Nash did a better job now.
Because I feel like Steve Nash was, he didn't do that much better.
He
did better. He did better.
He did a lot better than him his first year.
The only one that seemed to be like seeing it now, like the only one that was ready was Steve Kerr.
Yeah.
He was ready for it.
Kerr played with Jordan.
He was ready for it. And of course he adopted a team that was already built by Mark Jackson, but he was ready for the motion.
And he played under Greg Popovich too, so you know he got that coaching mind.
He was ready. It was different. Like I look at JJ Redick, like it's like, yeah, I know you understand the game, but you're not ready for doing it when it's in motion.
Yeah.
When the pressure's on, you're not ready for that yet. Like this is not a podcast. You can't sit down and think about it. You got to do it in motion right now. Let's go. And he's just like, all right, just send my best 5 guys in. Run the shit y'all been like.
Your man
Just
playing
keep
pickup.
doing it.
That's like pickup basketball at that point.
I think I was watching Jeff Teague shit, and his brother was like, JJ Redick is like, it's an AAU coach. He's playing like AAU. Just send my best five in.
Exactly. You maybe get maybe one substitution every now and then, just to give them a rest for like a little 2 minutes.
And when he said that, I was like, oh, you know, that's right. That is some AAU shit. You just send your best five in.
Mm-hmm.
And you go.
And then when somebody foul out, you can go in.
You send your best five in, and you yell at them when they fuck up. Hey! And you just hope they get it together.
JJ needs to learn he needs like anger management or something woosah, bro. Like,
but you know, that is what it is. The Lakers are out. That's my team. Just for Kobe, it's always gonna be my team. But it is what it is. We're gonna move on from there. How you feel about what the Knicks are doing right now?
I feel like the Knicks is gonna make it to the finals. You know, you hear it from me first, okay? I'm not saying they're gonna win the chip. All right?
But the finals is big.
But I feel like they're gonna make it to the finals. They're gonna be the Eastern team. The last game against Detroit should have been our game, but I feel like the NBA is paying Detroit back for the game prior for that for that missed call.
I mean, come on now. That was clearly.
No, it was a foul. It definitely was. It definitely was. But that don't mean you gotta give them every ticky tack foul. Like if you watch, like I watched the whole game in that third quarter, they called so many bull crap fouls where it's like your man's putting his shoe on and somebody basically trip over him. Oh, foul on you. How, Sway? They call them fouls on. They don't want to call when Brunson bringing the ball up. You got people poking him and all that. You know.
That's part of the game.
It is, but it's like if you gonna call it for them, call it for us too.
But that's why I'm following it. It's like, yo, the Knicks, they never get this. So like, let them have that. You know.
The thing is, what I will say, as much as I don't want to, Detroit played great defense that game. They definitely, they had Brunson in the ice pack, bro. He couldn't do nothing, bro. That man was fishing for fouls. That was the only way he could score. And then he wasn't hitting his free throws, and that makes it worse.
Conspiracy theory. I don't know if you. I think Jalen Brunson is hurt. He's very hurt.
I don't think he hurt, but I think he's tired.
I think his ankle is very fucked up, and they're shooting cortisone into it, and he's playing through it.
Got that cortisone and Toradol.
I'm telling you, I think he's hurt. So if they get through the Pistons,
mm-hmm.
do they get the Celtics?
They got Boston next. Yeah, we could beat Boston.
I think Brunson's gonna break down, bro.
Yeah, Brunson might break down, but I feel like
and if he breaks down, and I know y'all have Cat, but the problem is y'all have no scheme for Cat because y'all been playing through Brunson.
It's not even.
And everything is like, all right, when the play breaks down for Brunson, toss it to Cat. And that's how Cat has been building his brand up. But y'all don't have anything for Cat because y'all been playing everything through Brunson. And when Brunson shit breaks down, throw it to Cat.
Nah, they got sets for him.
I don't think they have any set for Cat. I don't think they have any set for Cat.
They have sets for him, but the thing is, the sets only work with Brunson. Whereas Brunson is the decoy. But Brunson is the decoy. The play is for Cat. The play is for Karl Anthony Towns. Brunson is the decoy in order to get him open.
The play for Brunson, it might be a fake play for. It might be a fake play for Brunson for Cat, but it works through Brunson.
Nah, but you could still run. You could run it with Bridges. You could run it with McBride,
I don't
and you
know,
could run it with
but I don't
OG.
know if they understand how to do that.
No, they
I don't know
do,
if they
because
understand
they
that.
ran it a couple times. Not the last game, the game before. They ran a couple sets for him. Not saying that they all work, but they
But
definitely do
why? But
have
why?
sets for him.
But they should all work. Cat is a big man. He's a shoot. Cat is a mixed bag. So you
Nah,
don't like he can go in.
Cat is not a. He's not
Like
a post
you
player
could
to
toss
me.
it. You could toss it. But I think he is because you could toss the cat behind the line, and then you could think, oh, he going jack it, and then he could just because the team is thinking he going jack it, he has an open lane to go in.
Yeah, but that's why he can't play from the post. Because once he gets it in the post, he automatically turns around and faces up to whoever's
He
guarding him.
shows it.
Yeah,
He shows it immediately.
if they're gonna run true sets through him, he has to stay in the post and then leak out. That'd be the best way for them to get him involved in the game
But
without him.
but they do that. But that only works when Brunson's on the court because they run the
Nah,
Brunson play and it breaks down.
nah,
And Cat's
they have
he's already in the post.
nah, they have McBride. Miles McBride could do it. My son Deuce McBride, he definitely could run the set the same exact way that Brunson can run it. You could still run the ball through OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby in the last game was the only reason why we were
Yo,
still in the game.
he was going
Even
crazy.
like the whole game from the first quarter, he dropped like 8 in
OG
the
was
first
going
quarter.
crazy. He was going crazy.
So they could definitely run not everything through Cat if Brunson is out, but they have enough people on the team that they can run everything else through.
So what's your chances of the Lakers of the Knicks taking it to the Eastern Conference Finals?
75%.
75%.
Yeah,
That 25 is big. 25 on the other side is big.
75%.
75%.
Yeah.
Why only 75?
Because like you said, well, my thing is Brunson, and it's not because I think he's hurt. It's just the teams.
You don't think he's hurt?
No. It's not even that. This is before he got like the little ankle roll. The teams that we are gonna play, he's too small for. Like, there's nobody that he's gonna realistically be able to guard on the other teams, and that's what's gonna allow.
How tall is Brunson?
Brunson's like what 6'1"?
6'1".
Honestly, maybe 6 foot. Like, I think me and him the same height. Feel me? So I don't know. That's my thing, and that's why I get that 25%. But they have ways that they hide Brunson on defense.
Well, my thing is like, so here's my thing. It don't make sense to me, cause it's like, yo, Brunson is he's nice, he's nasty, he put his head down and drive in. But you don't have to now, cause you got Cat. Why aren't y'all making Cat do that part? You don't gotta do that. You don't gotta sacrifice your body. No more, Brunson. You got Cat. If you want to go in, look for Cat and give it to him and let him go in.
Cat not to create your own shot kind of player,
like,
bro.
6'8", 6'9"? Take your big ass in there.
But he's not to create like that. He's a big man that's playing on the perimeter.
Yeah, I know. He's like, I'm the best big man shooter. Nobody wants
No,
to
you're not.
Had.
That's not me. I don't think he's the best big man shooter.
That's what. Who do you think is better than him at the big man shooter?
Jokic.
I was gonna say Wemby.
I don't think Wemby's there yet. He could.
Not yet, but I'm talking.
He developed his shot.
I'm projecting Wemby. Come on now.
Wemby's gonna be better than everybody.
Wemby's gonna be KD. Not even 1.0, 10.0.
Nah, eventually, honestly, I feel like they're not even gonna be playing him at center. They're gonna be using him at like small forward, power forward.
When I saw that Wemby had handles to be that big, and you fucking trying to, and you got handles, you crossing niggas up.
Yeah, but like, look at Bol Bol, bro.
But Bol Bol is
Nah, Bobo is
Bobo
the
is
GOAT.
he's stubborn. He's stubborn. He's
Nah, I feel
mad.
you on that.
He's fucking. He's angry. He's angry at what he could have been or whatever. He's disgruntled. Cause Bobo was definitely Wemby before Wemby, but
Exactly.
he's disgruntled. And
I don't
also
know.
for some reason, every team he's on, they don't play him like that, and
Exactly.
they
That's the
should.
thing. And look on what the Suns just did. They let him play, and he was scoring like 20 a game.
And it's like you should have been. KD needed this nigga starting with him, but there has to be something wrong that KD's not even speaking up for that or whatever. I feel like if you're on a team and you got Bobo there, like clearly there's no connection. There's something off with Bobo because with every team he's on, it's the same thing. There's something off with this nigga. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is. I don't know what it is. But everybody says like if they give him a chance to play, he's nice, and then we see it when he gets to play.
Mm-hmm.
But it gotta be something with him where like we not they don't want to deal with this guy.
Yeah, I don't know why. Don't make no sense to me. But we talking about the Knicks.
So you think the Knicks are going to Eastern Conference Finals?
I think they're going to the finals.
You think they're going all the way to the finals?
I think they're going all the way to the
All right,
finals.
so it's going to be the Knicks and who?
That's the thing on the West. The West is kind of a toss-up right now.
The West is the best. That's what they say, right?
Because I feel like the Warriors still got a chance now that they got Jimmy Butler. But I feel like
Jimmy gonna get hurt.
The Timberwolves
Mark
want that spot. And I don't know. I mean, it'll be a nice little rivalry. They got storylines because of the trades and stuff. If they do play the Knicks, I'll be thinking about stuff like that. Down the line, you gotta think about storylines and stuff.
It's all a script. And then they just rewriting it as it goes. Like, all right, oh well, that happened. All right, we're gonna rewrite it this way. But damn, Knicks and Timberwolves.
Knicks and Timberwolves.
That'd be crazy.
That's my
Because one,
projection.
it changes everything. It gets rid of the old norm of like you gotta have it. It gotta be the Lakers or it gotta be the Celtics. Like,
And you still get a big market team with the Knicks.
exactly. I would love to see fucking Ant get to the fucking finals.
I feel like if they do it, bro, they might actually win it. To be honest with you, like the way Anthony Edwards is playing is haven't been done in a while,
And he has a great team. Ant played terrible this last game, and they won.
I want to see what he do against other teams, cause the Lakers is basically like you playing the AAU team, and you're gonna be able to do whatever you want. So when he goes up against, cause then it's like the way that the bracket is set up, they got an easy. Unless the only people that could give them a problem is OKC.
What do you feel about the Rockets and the Warriors?
The Warriors is gonna win that series. Rockets.
I want the Warriors to win for sure because I want Ant to cross off Steph too. Do it all right now.
That'd be a nice little get
Do it all
Bron,
right
Steph, KD last year.
now. Do it all right now.
My son being Randy Orton right now, legend killer.
Yo, but it's the same similarities, yo. People remind me of a Randy Orton. Like this nigga is a wild card. He's a wild card. That would be fire for his legacy. I got rid of all these old guys.
Let them know. I mean, even though he said he don't want to be the face, but let them know that he is the face of the NBA.
It ain't your choice. You are. If they get to meet the Warriors and they take them out, one, I don't think the Warriors can. I don't think the Warriors can beat the Timberwolves.
No,
Especially without Draymond, because Draymond's gonna go crazy and he's gonna get teched out and shit. I already know if it goes that way, he's gonna be doing some crazy shit.
I think they trying to do it to him on purpose. Like the Rockets is egging him on.
Of course.
Man, that's why they put Dylan on him. They know Dylan Brooks can't guard him, but they know that he gonna annoy him.
Say, make him hit you, bro.
Take one for the team.
That's what we paying you for. I don't know. I mean, but it's interesting. It's cool. It's cool. It's interesting. So you're saying, in your mind, Knicks final, Timberwolves final.
Knicks Timberwolves.
Alright. I respect that. Alright. I think we hit a good point. Let me talk to the camera. Like, I've been getting critiqued that I don't look at the camera at all when I do the rundown. And I don't. I know I don't. I'll be looking over here. But listen, this is the preview to the sports rundown. Run by. Oh, you got sound going. He's in the heart of the city. But this was a preview of the sports rundown, hosted by Les. Right there, hold on, right there. I'm Tosh Boone. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. They put the culture lock. Sports rundown.
Keep it locked.
Keep it locked in. Y'all don't gotta leave. But we out.